I don't know if we'd. Oh no, you did say favorite women in Final Fantasy, so you didn't specify if it had to be like a character or not. So we could go with Shiva. The time has come. I've been defeated twice. Kate, gotcha. No, no worries, no worries. I just the T and the T and the L where it's slightly farther away. We're kind of squeezed together, so I couldn't see if there was a T or not. But yes, Caitlyn, Caitlyn. Cocoon suffers. No, no. I will not do your bidding, shiny sparkly. Why is just a random other ship just? Oh no, he probably took that ship, but he doesn't need a ship because he can teleport. So, whatever, I guess. So, object of interest. I guess there's no other object of interest. I could go back and finish that robot. Do I go back and finish the robot, guys? Do I go back and finish the robot? Yes? What's going on? There's a rainbow here? You want me to save the robot, Thrashing? You want me to save the robot? Yes. While you're here, why not? Favemen, Sid, Zidane, and Snow. See now, Sarah, you have to be very specific now because you said Sid. There are like several thousand Sids, and if you say the one who flies the airship, you're still out of luck because there's a few of those. FF16 Sid? Okay, 16 Sid. I don't know if I'd say it's shit, Shadow. Oh, this is like... this is Lucy instructions. Yeah, see now, that'd be like, yeah, like I love Wedge and Biggs from Final Fantasy. It's like, the fuck? Which Wedge and Biggs are you talking about? Worst Sid is Final Fantasy V Sid. Ah. I remember when they said that Final Fantasy VIII Sid was based off of Robin Williams. And I was like, aw. But you can see it. You can really see it. Oh, they're giving us some lore. I don't know why this one is specifically like projecting something in our faces, but that's all right. Not 5. You meant 15? FF16 Sid is daddy as fuck. I don't know if I've met Sid in 16 yet. I'm very, very early on in 16. But I'll get there. I'll get there. Come on, Hope, give us something. But that is very valid, Sarah. That is very valid. No, Lightning is a good character. Especially overall, like really good character design, really good, like really well written. She's not like she's not like the typical like standard female protag. They can also cause tsunamis and cause a lot of destruction. Okay? But like she's very like off to the side as opposed to like a lot of the other female protagonists, especially like Final Fantasy wise. Like don't get me wrong, like I like Rinoa as as a protagonist and as a character for 8. I have not played Lost Odyssey. I believe no, I think I've played Lost Odyssey. I don't know if I have it though. But like, Rhino is like a very good character, and like I like the way she's written. I like the way she is, but like, she's still in that like same trope that a lot of female protagonists are, where like they're in love with the male protagonist, or they have some sort of like crazy love interest, and that's what drives their story, as opposed to Lightning, where Lightning's just like, I'm just here to get shit done. And like, but like obviously you can see definitely want to be hit by lightning. Wink, wink. I think that. You're down. Yeah. It's a 4-disc set, one of the best JRPGs ever. Oh, okay. Good to know. Good to know. But yeah, like don't get me wrong. Like, you see a lot of character development for Lightning, and a lot more of like the caring side to her, especially towards like Hope. Especially like as you're going through, you definitely see that like that change in her, some of her mannerisms and stuff. But in the end, she's still like, yeah, like I'm a fucking badass. I'm gonna do what needs to be done, and nobody's gonna get in my fucking way. It's like one of two things can happen: I can shoot you, or I can slash you, or I can do a little bit of both. You choose. But like that's what I mean. Like, she's not like the standards as like some of the other ones. Like Tifa's kind of... Huh? That goes in the garbage. Well, it could be anything. A lot of people put garbage on the counters too. I'm actually related to this container. But like Tifa's kind of like the same way almost, except for she still has that like, the typical like, has feelings for main protagonist kind of thing, but like she's on her own, she's very like, she's got some of the same qualities that Lightning does, where she's like, God damn it. I have played Rogue Galaxy. I haven't beaten it. It's actually in my backlog. Yeah, it was one of the ones that came out. It's in the retro catalog in the PlayStation Store. Pain is more. I could. Pain is definitely more like Lightning in regards to that. 100%. Definitely agreed. I like. I want to get into Rogue Galaxy later on at some point, just because like if I remember, Rogue Galaxy has that like thing where you can set the traps to catch like monsters and stuff and use them for like battling or something else. I can't 100% remember if that's the one, but I believe it is. But no, Rogue Galaxy looked like a fucking ton of fun. Really hope that I can find that last fucking part so I can fix the robot. Yes, the insects. That's what it was. I knew I remembered something about that. Hello? No, my hand is for video. No. No. What are you doing? No, you're not getting in the chair. The chair is for people. The chair. You are not people. The chair is for the peoples. No. No. Why do you have to always attack when there are people? There are people here. There are people. You need to calm down. You need to calm down, sir. There are people. There are people watching. No. No. Stop.
Do you think he's hungry?
I think he needs to go pee. Do you need to go pee? Yes, he needs to go pee.
Hey, calm down. We gotta pee. Come on, dog. I'm gonna let him out. Okay, we're ready.
Riku gives me, give me an R, Yuna gives me a Y, Pain gives me a give me an R, give me a Y, give me a break. Yeah, that's very Pain-esque, 100%. Yeah, catch bugs, mate them, race stronger ones, battle 5 main teams. From 1 weakest to 8 strong. Yeah, it's kind of like the, kind of like raising the chocobos in Final Fantasy VII. So there's one of these fucking parts left to save the robot. We're just gonna bypass this guy altogether. Can I not get... Can I not... Oh, there it is. Laughed my ass off when that sentence came by. Yeah, so like I feel like I'd have a lot of fun with that. Where am I going? There we go. There we go. I'm getting lost now. Where is this final fucking... It's gotta be that. I must not be hitting the fucking elevator thing at the right angle. So it's gotta be at that elevator. There's no fucking way it's not. We're just gonna scooch through here, guys. I don't need any arms touching me. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone, fellas. Final Fantasy X-2 is all about girl power. Correct. And they do such a good job of it. I'd love to see more about like the prequel stuff for 10. Like I was saying before, like I feel like they could definitely do like a prequel to 10, and it would be like, of course, had to walk into them. Synthesize weapons via a toad that eats the... I remember that. I think I remember getting to that part where the toad eats the weapons and, like, puts them together. Yeah, no, 10 definitely needs a prequel just to go over, like, all of the stuff that 10-2 opens up. With, like, you know, where Titus's, like, basis came from... The person that character was in love with, how all that stuff came to be. They'd be able to like show you what all of the places used to look like instead of what like the dreams remember, like from where like the dream that Titus was from. Like there's so much they could do with it. Yeah, Shu Yin and I am not sure how to pronounce her name. I know Lene or Len. It could be Len. But like I feel like there'd be at least a full game. They could probably even make it 2 depending on what backstory they go with. But like there's definitely a lot they could do. There's a monster hunting side game that you can rank up and acquire platinum licenses. Okay. Yeah, so that like it does the same thing that all of my favorite like fucking RPGs do. It's got like all kinds of side content. Oh god, they're coming. Oh no, it's a bat. So there's like all kinds of side stuff that the last pronunciation. Oh, okay. But there's like a lot of stuff that like would get me hooked in to, like, do side stuff. Gonna duck. Gonna weave. Luckily, these things are terribly slow. Gonna duck and weave right there. Yeah, well, no, I remember that part. You're basically like anime space pirates. Aha, you looked the wrong direction. I went right when you went left. This guy's just not paying attention. He's just like, I'm going to walk into this wall. It's a good time, guys. Just walk right into the fucking wall. 1,000 words? Yeah, like the friggin' theme songs from 10. Like, the soundtrack from 10 and 10-2 were great. But like 1,000 words was like fucking crazy. Like I remember when they opened it up and like the opening cinematic and it's just like she's a pop star and it's like what? Well, what's been going on? Mine are too, Charles. Like my favorite RPGs of all times are from even earlier than that. Mine are like Super Nintendo to PlayStation era. Like PlayStation 1 and Super Nintendo are like my favorite of all time. Like, where is this fucking... Board the elevator? No, I don't want to board the elevator. I think I might have to board the elevator. Fine, I'll board the fucking elevator. Okay, I thought something more crazy was going to happen. I was like, why am I getting a cutscene? I wonder if one of the... I bet you the last fucking part is back here. Final Fantasy 7 to 10, Rogue Galaxy, Legend of Dragoon. Right? Although 6 is also technically on PlayStation / Super Nintendo. I think I see it. I think I see the part I need. So, like, I'd even say go, like, Final Fantasy 6 because they have the... Oh, yeah, fucking 4 to 10. Yeah, 4 to... yeah, because they released 4 and 5. I think I finished... Yeah, I finished that one because it's glowing. But yeah, like, 4 to 10, fucking Chrono Trigger. You almost forgot Chrono Trigger there, Charles. Come on now. Come on now. Like, Chrono Trigger, Digimon World 3, Legend of Dragoon, like... Fuck off, Vanille. Yeah, like some of the best written RPGs, and, like, even just games in general, because you could even look at a lot of the older, like, platformers, and some of the old, like, action-adventure games, like, some of the best games, like, best written games, and, like, not necessarily, like, looking for parts. Yeah, I'm looking for the one last part that I can't fucking find. But like even if you just look at like how well like characters and games were written, like PlayStation, Super Nintendo, and I'll even go to like PS2 era, like I find like after PlayStation 1 is when they started to like dip a little bit because they were going too much about visuals and not as much into the writing aspect of things. But like when you look at them, it's just like those were like the be-all, end-all, like pinnacle of like games. This is obviously a important on the because there's that those are obviously 2 elevators, so it's obviously not this stupid thing. I'm not quite sure where you're telling me to go, Legendary. I thought it was going to be this, because obviously this is a point of interest, or it says it is. Didn't Chrono Trigger have like 32 playable characters and took three playthroughs? No, Chrono Trigger had a very small character roster. It was Chrono Cross. Chrono Cross was the one with the multiple people. Should be in the same area. It's on a ledge. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be going, Legendary. Yeah, Chrono Cross. Chrono Cross was the one with all of that. But Chrono Cross like is another fucking phenomenal one. Duck and weave, duck and weave. Of course I can't duck and weave the guy I can't see above me. 7-ish players, and Chrono had like Chrono and Cross had like 100 playable characters. Another fucking peak RPG I almost forgot to mention. It's one that we're gonna get into at some point for stream. The Suikoden series, Suikoden 1 and 2, like two absolutely top tier JRPGs, and Suikoden 2 has 108 characters. Not all of them playable, but all of them important to building your base. You don't have to get them all. They're all, like, the majority of them are optional. There's like some that are story based that you're gonna get them regardless. But like it has because there's 108 stars. I think it's 108, and you can get every single one of the characters, but they all have specific things you need to do to get them, and like they all add different things to your base. Whether like one's a blacksmith, so you can finally get like the best weapons. Like one opens a shop. There's a couple of them that are like mini games. There's like a dice mini game. There's a cooking mini game. One just adds a fucking bathhouse to the castle that you can decorate. One of them is an oracle that helps you find the other characters and gives you like insight on how to get them. Like oh, I don't mind if you backseat game Legendary, like especially where like I've played this already. Yeah, like that's something I'm 100% okay with. I know some streamers, like even if especially if they haven't played a game, they're very like anti backseat gaming. But like if I'm playing a game and you're a huge fan, like fucking oh, I was talking about Suikoden 2, Charles. It's an old I think it was originally PlayStation. I can't remember. It might have been Super Nintendo. But like absolutely phenomenal game. There's 108 characters that you can get in the second one. I don't know how many you can get in the first one, but I think it's comparable. There's like a ton. But like they all add things to your base, whether it be like shops, mini games. They end up being playable characters, just things to like decorate, things to customize the game, like different windows and stuff like that. Where are you, you stupid last piece? But yeah, like I was also saying there, Legendary. Like if I'm playing a game that I've never played before, like where like we've been talking about the Tales series. When I start playing the Tales series, like the Tales games have been out forever. I don't expect people to. Of course, who doesn't exploit glitches in Skyrim? But I don't expect people to. Like kind of hold their tongue, because like especially if you're a huge Tales fan and like you're excited to see my reactions for the first time, it's like why wouldn't I want you to like dump it? Like if there's a boss coming up and I don't know and there's not a save point, fucking tell me. Yeah, this is my first trip getting here, yeah. Yeah, this is my first trip here. I'm trying to get the last part for that fucking little robot. Let me see. Let's open this. Yeah, if this ever comes to PS5. Right? Battery pack is in the upper room. Actually, I wonder if it'll tell me in my items. Key items. So, battery pack. Done. I have to fight one of those. Power cable. Power cable. Done. Trioke gear. I think it's the gear that I'm missing. Spheric lens. Metal plate. Okay, so it's the Trioke gear. This item is not marked on the map. You'll have to fight a Seath vampire for it? What fucking vampire, then? Because I fought most of them. No, I'm gonna... I think it's probably down fucking there. I would be level... playing Skyrim, I was... I can't remember what town that you're in. Like, start of the game. First, when you get first captured and you have to follow somebody to leave... When you're underneath the town, before I left the dungeon underneath the town, my one-handed weapon, my two-handed weapon, my shield, my light, medium, and heavy armor, my blocking, my healing magic, my destruction magic, my sneaking, and I think there was one other thing that I had. Were all level 100 before I left. It is Hel. Oh, okay, it is Helgen. But yeah, before leaving there, I had as many of those as possible level 100, because the guy that you follow down there cannot die. So you just sit there and attack him with your one-handed weapon until it's max level. Then the two-handed weapon you attack him with until you're max level. Then you use your destruction magic on him until he fucking dies, and then you heal him as you're doing it. It's still fun. Like, I play games for story. I always over level myself in games anyways. Like, I also try to complete things. Like, I platinum trophied Skyrim my first run through. I did absolutely every single side mission before I even touched the main story. The second I could start running off and doing stuff, there's been one RPG I've played where I didn't over-level myself by 6 levels at least. Yeah. 6 levels is low for me. I'm usually like 20, like 15 to 20 plus levels over where I'm supposed to be at. But, like, I do that so I can enjoy the story. Yes, lightning. She always strikes twice. And then resto portion glitch your character makes an insanely high-level gear. Oh, yeah, the crafting glitch. Yeah, I've always over-leveled RPGs since 92. Fucking stop that noise, Vanille. Jesus Christ. Me being level 60 before I even got halfway through the main story of Final Fantasy 15, right? Yeah, this game, it's almost, you can't over level in this game. Like, you can make yourself like comfortable, but like they cap the Crystallarium. I can develop further. Fucking sweet. That's what I needed. Now I gotta stop leveling up the other ones and fucking go back to the main ones. Yeah, this game, like, they cap you off and you can't actually max level until end game. So you're there. You're gonna do medic. But, like, you know, that's one of the things that kind of bothered me a little bit, just because, like, if I wanted to, like, there are some parts in this game, like, even when you have pretty much everything as high as you can get them, the game is still difficult. Like, there's pretty much, like, everybody has 3 main classes. I'm in, like, endgame, but don't know when to finish it, right? You're Sentinel. But, like, even when you're, like, so fucking, like, strong in this game, there's the boss monsters can still be hard. Because there's, everybody has 3 main classes, whereas you get higher, like, they do, like, big jumps, like you're seeing me get 240 health and, like, 20 strength. But, like, say I go into, let's just go into, like, Synergist here. Like, you'll get some of the abilities, but it's, like, 40, 6 magic, 40 HP. So, like, I'm like, near the top of this. It just fucking expanded again. And there's not really a lot of anything, like, still, like, 5 magic, haste, 40 HP. But, like... when you go towards, like, the main ones that they have, like, when you're looking at it, like, so I go up here, and it's 100 health, 20 magic, 10 magic, 100 health, as opposed to, like, getting, like, fucking 4 magic. Yes, there are a million side quests and ultimate weapons to get at. Yeah, after the most linear part of the 30 hours. Maybe they thought getting EXP easy, but you get... like, I wouldn't say it's easy, because, like, even if, like, unless you have your your three main classes like maxed, you're still having a hard time with like normal enemies. Like there's still some enemies that are around right now that like I can easily walk into by accident in like the main area that I could like they'll if I'm not paying attention, I'm dead. Yeah, I don't care what game I'm playing. I'm grinding levels early. Agreed. Yeah, so like this game, like even if you're like high level and like you're spending all this and like especially the fact that you can't just get money from killing enemies, so you can't even just like crazy upgrade your fucking gear whenever you want. It still takes a lot of fucking time. Like obviously I'm almost max in all three of these. Again, I was max up until that last fucking boss fight. And like it still took me a while to beat that character.